What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode number 173 of Career Mode. We start today's episode off away at St Mary's to take on Southampton in the south coast of England. So taking on Southampton, obviously play some fantastic football in real life and on the game, but taking on the Saints, and just a couple of minutes in we had a chance to take the lead with Andros Townsend crossing the ball in. It wasn't fantastic goalkeeping by Galaxy, I think it is, for Southampton, and Ronaldo has the simplest of acrobatic finishes to make it Southampton 0, Sunderland 1. He see Ronaldo going through here, and his shot just goes wide at the post. Ronaldo having a stormer in this game. I tell you what, I mean, I've read a couple of your comments, saying does he still feel like a 90 rated player? No, his pace is very bad. He's bad at passing. But I'll tell you one thing he does have, and that is fantastic shooting. He is so accurate, and he really does have fantastic shot power. And he can also score free kicks, even with a low free kick accuracy stat like 66. He can still score free kicks, and again, what a fantastic free kick that was, right into the top corner. Maybe the goalkeeper should have done a little bit better, but he didn't. And 56 minutes in, it was Southampton 0, Sunderland 2. So it was looking like a comfortable win at this stage. But just a couple of minutes later, unfortunately, Maya Yoshida, the Japanese international, heads in the centre back up for the corner to make it 2-1. And then 10 minutes later, Sinclair plays the ball to Mayuka, the pace merchant. Mayuka cuts past his man, finds Sinclair, his shot hits the post. We got very lucky there as the ball just rolled out for a corner off the foot of Cristiano Manini. But from that resulting corner, Mayuka swings it in, and the ball is headed once again close to the goal, but it's off the line by, not sure who that was, might have been Willems, but eventually we managed to clear the ball anyway. And Southampton were playing some really good football. They really were pressing. Here you see Morgan Schneiderlin play Danny Fox down the left hand side. Fox keeps hold of the ball, places the ball back to Carvalho. Carvalho crosses the ball in, it gets away from Mayuka, but it comes back to him, and the pace merchant makes it 2-2. So unfortunately we threw the game away. We were 2-0 up, and now it was 2-2, and with just a few minutes to go, we were looking for that winner, and Watamelio off the bench, the pacey Dutch right midfielder goes through, and he couldn't keep his composure, and the shot was well saved by Galaxy, the former Liverpool goalkeeper. And you see Southampton break here, some nice passing, Schneiderlin, Mayuka, Chow, Carvalho all on the ball here. Carvalho comes through here, chips the ball into Chow, or Cho, and he makes it 3-2. So comeback complete for Southampton, and then some. They take the game 3-2. Such a disappointing game to be 2-0 up with 56 minutes played, and to lose that game 3-2, even away from home against a decent side like Southampton. That is very disappointing, and if we want to win the league, we've got to do a lot better than that. So that was annoying, and I know my defending wasn't the best there, but even so, it's legendary, it's hard. But anyway, we had to put that behind us and beat Anderlecht in the following game. We rested almost all of the players, or if not all the players, because I felt like we needed to change it up a little bit if we were going to get the win. And Marcano wins a penalty here. Nice dribbling from Marcano. The slow dribbler makes it, wins a penalty for us off of the Coyote. And he also gets a booking. So Marcano wins the penalty. And of course, when Marcano is on the field, he is going to take those penalties so he can get some more goals and hopefully improve his attributes. So Marcano steps up against Kaminsky. And I tell you what, that is an absolutely fantastic penalty as he pulls off the salute. That was so nice. It's funny, like my penalties, they never really look that convincing, do they? And there is the ice cream van. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'm gonna have to edit this so I'm not going into the goals, but anyway, Marcano scores from the penalty. And in this game here against Anderlecht, of course, it was a very difficult one. But he see Kanu get the better of Cristiano Manini, and that was really frustrating there. I didn't know what I was trying to do. I think I was just trying to dribble the ball out, and unfortunately I walked straight into Kanu, and that made it Sunderland 1, Anderlecht 1. But we were pressing literally from the first minute, trying to get as many goals as possible. And he see Miyachi skip past Lukaku. Marcano with the skill. Gotta love those 5-star skills from Marcano. But he finds Miyachi. Miyachi plays the ball inside to Felipe Marcano, and on his right foot he just belts the ball in at the near post, past the goalkeeper, no chance for him, and the surfboard comes out, and that made it Sunderland 2, Anderlecht 1. Here you see Marcano once again win the ball back. He's so good at interceptions. Marcano comes through, finds Nicholas Hellenius. Hellenius plays the ball back to Marcano. What a fantastic touch by Marcano, but unfortunately his shot hit the bar as he was looking for that hat-trick. So unlucky, but the ball found Ryo Miyachi. We kept the chance alive here. Miyachi was getting his shirt pulled all over the place by Lukaku, who I think is actually the brother of Romelu Lukaku. Is it Jerome Lukaku? I want to say Jerome Lukaku. I'm pretty sure it isn't. But anyway, he gave away the penalty. Stupid, really. And Marcano, of course, scored one in the first half. So we had our money on him to score the second one. And he did. Opposite corner, but same result. Right into the top corner with the finesse. And that made it Sunderland 3, Anderlecht 1 as we were closing the game out. A hat-trick for Marcano. That was absolutely fantastic for us. But just before full time, Anderlecht wanted to get themselves a consolation goal here, and Cuvelier comes through, plays the ball out wide to Joe Riley as we try and go on a counter attack, but to get the ball away, Anderlecht come forward here, and eventually the cross comes in, and it's a simple header at the near post for Suarez to make it Sunderland 3, Anderlecht 2. But a hat-trick for Marcano does ensure that we do get the 3 points, so another 3 points as we look to claim a place in the knockout stages of the Champions League as we progress to 9 points. So I was very pleased with that win, and yeah, we've done fantastic in the Champions League group stage. I thought it would be difficult, but yeah, we've done really well so far. But here is a scout report from both of our scouts, of course, one in England and one in Ivory Coast. This is the one in England, and we're looking at some of these players and just laughing, really, they're so bad. But I do go ahead and sign this guy. He looks like he could be a decent goalkeeper in the future, and I think I just wait for the rest of those to develop a little bit more. But here's the one from Ivory Coast. I regret sending him out to Ivory Coast, I really do. I haven't found a single decent player yet, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But look who came crawling back. It's South Korea. They come back and say, please manage our nation again. We were wrong to sack you. We apologise. We'll give you everything. So I was like, okay, I'll accept the offer. Psych! No, of course I'm not going to. That was really funny. No, of course I'm not going to accept the offer. That's stupid. I they sacked me. There's no way I'm going back there. But yeah, thought I'd just troll a little bit there. But no, I'm not going to manage South Korea again. That's just annoying, really. But yeah, they came crawling back. They realised their errors after we led them to the World Cup semi-finals, which is a bloody amazing result for South Korea. But they realised their errors. But anyway, here you see us take on Chelsea here at the Stadium of Light, and 27 minutes in, Juan Mata gives Chelsea the lead. So a really poor start for us here, and just after the hour mark, Ramirez comes through. Brilliant shot that was well blocked there, but unfortunately the ball comes back to Ramirez, who was having a stormer in this game, and the Brazilian centre midfielder made it Sunderland 0, Chelsea 2. We were all over the place, and here you see Oscar finding Danny Sturridge. Sturridge gets a bit lucky there, but plays the ball to Oscar. He finds Ramirez. Great little ball through to Danny Sturridge. My defending was all over the place, and Sturridge finds Ramirez, who was easily man of the match in this game. He made it Sunderland 0, Chelsea 3. I was absolutely awful in this game, and here you see Ramirez finding Ryan Bertrand. Bertrand finding Danny Sturridge. Sturridge's shot well saved, and Ramirez completes the hat-trick. So Sunderland 0, Chelsea 4. I don't know what happened in this game. I really don't. I was trying my best to win this one, obviously, like I am in every game, because this is a sort of a title rival game, really, and to get beaten, I mean, not just beaten, but literally like embarrassed in front of our home fans, 4-0, I mean, Chelsea are a great side, obviously, but 4-0 at home to Chelsea, terrible, worst performance as manager of Sunderland so far, no doubt. But anyway, in the following game, we were looking to make amends at the Medeski Stadium, taking on Reading. And Reading here almost took the lead, but Courtois made a fantastic save here just a few minutes in to keep the score at 0-0. And just coming up to halfway through the first half, Sim finds Kaglar Yelen here, who finds Felipe Marcano. Marcano plays the ball into Ryo Miyachi. Miyachi comes through here, he finds space, takes aim, his shot is blocked, it comes to Wakaso. Reading failed to clear the ball, it comes to Miyachi. Here's Marcano, and Felipe Marcano, well, he's having such a great season so far, isn't he? I told you, I've definitely found his best position at CAM. I wouldn't say I found it, because he is naturally a CAM, but I'm exploiting that anyway. And yeah, he made it Reading 0, Sunderland 1. And just after the hour mark here, Alex Pearce gets caught out by Ryo Miyachi. It's Alex Pierce, pretty sure it is, by Ryo Miyachi. Miyachi comes through here, nice Ronaldo chop, and it's a simple finesse into the bottom corner by the Japanese winger to make it Reading 0, Sunderland 2. Never done this celebration before, I was surprised how that one came about, but yeah, Reading 0, Sunderland 2, and we just caught Ronaldo go. Marcano gets a free kick here, plays it to Wakaso. Wakaso skips past Mariappa, who finds Yelen. Yelen finds Marcano. Marcano finds Nathan Redmond here, and his shot finds the back of the net. What a fantastic finish by Redmond, and that made it 3-0 to Sunderland. And yeah, we were just on cruise control in this game, and just before the game was up, we were going for that fourth and final goal, and here you see Townsend find Wakaso down the right hand side, nice fake shot by Wakaso, who finds Yelen finds Marcano, and Marcano finds the bottom corner. But as always guys, a big thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like, it really helps my channel out and it only takes a second, and I'll see you for another episode of Career Mode on my channel very soon.